If you are a male, specifically a straight white male, and you feel like you're suffering from the male loneliness crisis, and for some reason that motivated you to go MAGA and vote for Trump, um, Trump's new big beautiful bill, it has promoted, you know, funding cuts for, things that could possibly help you, because they say that you are an able-bodied man and you don't need any help, even though Donald Trump and a lot of the people in his cabinet, they were born into wealth. So they got a lot of help, but they don't want to give you a crumb. And, you know, we know that the male loneliness crisis is very tied to men's lack of ability to earn a livable income, which leaves them with obviously no uh, resources or residual income or disposable income to enjoy a social life. Money is very much tied to having a thriving social life. So if you voted for Trump, all Trump wants you to do is, one, take the lowest paying possible job and pull yourself up by your bootstraps without any government funding, even though he gives a lots of his cronies government funding in the form of subsidies and tax cuts, but he doesn't want to give you any funding to just barely get by. And B, he did also pass a $1 trillion Pentagon defense plan. So he wants you probably to go fight in a war, whether you survive or not, whether you're traumatized or not, whether you have a social life or not, whether you're mentally fit to even be in a relationship or not. Once you get out of the military, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's using you, but I guess you can decide for yourself if that's in your best benefit. But those are your two options. You struggle for God knows how long, and maybe you will survive the struggling, maybe you won't. Or you go fight for him. Fight in the best interest of his material assets, because that's what this is all about. Material assets for him, for the rich, not for you. You're a pawn. He wants you to be his little toy soldier. And this very much relates to the male loneliness epidemic, because the male loneliness epidemic is very much tied to income inequality, lack of resources, and lack of income.